Why did the man put his money in a blender?
Because you forced him to at gunpoint.
No. He wanted to make some liquid assets after his wife found out that he fucked her sister.
Okay. I don't know how those are related.
I wasn't expecting that. But...
You can thank Gronk for that one. I was like, tell me a joke. And it was like that. And then it said, and I was like, oh, that's kind of what? He fucked his sister. His wife's sister. Okay, whatever. Hit it.
Welcome to the OF podcast, coming to you from some hellhole in America. Now here are your hosts, David, Ram, and James. Let the pain begin.
Welcome to the OFO podcast.
Not welcome.
Yeah,
Go away. Run for your life.
Hope everyone had a great 4th of July. Hope you went out there, you drove drunk, you hit some people. The way it should be. FYI, I did drop a song on the channel. I did a remake of an old timey kind of like song called "Fare Thee Well." Made it into a hard rock version. I'm damn proud of it. It sounded pretty damn good. We're starting early today. My eyes are still bloodshot. I just spent enough money. I felt like I just got raped by a leprechaun.
He did, actually.
Literally. How are you doing today, Ram?
In a hurry.
In a hurry. In a hurry. All right. James, how are you doing this week?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Just already thinking about the fucked up question of the week. So, yeah.
Well, this one's not going to be that bad, actually.
Well, depending on the answer.
It's better than last week's question.
Yes, it is.
Well, this question is dangerous, so,
A little bit.
Younger.
A little bit. I haven't put too much thought into it, but, I've been dealing with my dickish tendencies. Before we get too much into this, sponsor for this week, once again, is Mr. James and his book series. And once again, shocker, Waking Wild Book 1, A Harem Survival Adventure. It's the book that just won't die. It's
going to keep going until you see thousands and thousands of comments and ratings.
I'm going to have to start rating it lower. Please write something else.
I am. Go down and you'll see what I've written.
Let's see here. Nothing. So, okay.
What the heck? Oh,
it's Amazon. Sometimes their channel on this network doesn't like populating your
It's a lot. It's like 20 books.
Yeah. Like right here, it's like still moving. So.
I see. It's just not loading.
Yeah, it's just not loading.
Oh, there we
go.
I see those on the top.
Titties, more titties. Ass and titties.
Space 5.
Space titties.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And
titties in space.
Magic titties. Hawks Apocalypse 3. I didn't even know about these.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really old. But, yeah.
Hawks Apocalypse 2, and there's water, and there's a pirate ship.
Yes, actually, it's a you know what the USS Constitution is, right? That's actually the USS Constitution.
Nice.
I've been on it. It's nice.
Yeah, I basically the characters get a sister ship of it that came from another dimension.
And then you got Hawks Apocalypse 1, which kind of reminds me of some Japanese anime. The hentai version.
I did this pretty long time ago. Or like the one Chaos Arsenal down right there.
Yeah.
There. I really like that one. I'm working on the second book for that right now.
He really likes all of them.
Yeah, he does.
I do, but some I like, some I get a little more excited of than others,
Well, when you start publishing full frontal nudity in these things, like on the
Oh.
cover, then we'll talk.
I don't think that's allowed.
I can't do that.
You can. You just say that it's you say that you're black and that's racist if Amazon doesn't publish this.
What's funny is Amazon does have all kinds of rules you can't do on covers, but I see those violations all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I've had books refused because of covers, and I couldn't understand why because they were actually quite tame. It's because it's individuals. People make those judgments.
I know. I got someone banned off of X earlier this week. It was fun.
Oh,
yeah, because literally all this post, he was like bitching at one of my posts that I replied to, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I looked at his timeline, and he's literally telling people that they should go kill themselves.
Yeah.
And then you should die and stuff. Like basically, they're blatantly terms of service. Like even I don't do that.
Yeah, right.
And I reported to X, and like within it took like a week, and I got an email just yesterday, and it was just like, yeah, we found him against terms of service, and then he was gone. I'm like, it was like literally. I mean, he was like with the MAGA movement, but like the people we don't want, the ones that make it look bad for us. It's like the ghetto hood rats make black people look bad. This guy makes our movement
exactly,
look bad.
and you gotta push those out. You know,
freedom of speech is one thing. Promoting violence is a totally different subject.
What do you genuinely think about my cover designs? They're very different from many others in the genre. Where you talk about titties, that's usually a close up of a girl, and it's usually like triple D, F, quadruple breasts.
I think what you need to do is get some of the girls from work. And we're not telling you where we work, and have them put on costumes, and you do a real photo shoot for the thing. You pay them like $5, but then you tell them, hey, you're going to be famous on the internet. You're going to be part of a book series. There are enough stupid women around here. They would totally do it.
You'd be surprised how many women would be willing to do that.
I tried it. So it was like, hey, look, I'm going to shoot a porno. Would you like to audition?
They all want to be in front of a camera.
Even the money shot. All right, well, mentioning a money shot, it is now time for the Twitter files. So go ahead and hit it. This one's going to be fun.
It's time for some weird shit on Twitter. It's time for the Twitter files.
All right, so what do we got on the Twitter files? And this is stupid. This actually just got posted a few days ago. A female Texas cop threatens to ticket a retired officer and Christian street preacher for offensive speech.
Well, this was in El Paso, so how?
This is Fort Worth.
Fort Worth? Oh, so this is a different one.
Yeah, and
that ordinance means like music, not talking. If someone is offended by your talking, then we have a problem.
Except I don't think she realized the First Amendment.
Right? I was watching it on Dana Lash, and I was like, what the hell?
Okay, then I'll write you the ticket and we'll go from there.
Oh,
You're going to take her for offensive speech?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you serious? You're going to cite us for
It's
offensive
called disorderly conduct.
Oh, no. Disorderly conduct has to be accompanied by conduct.
This is the conduct
I'm
that
a
you're
retired
doing.
police officer myself.
For who?
26 years, federal law enforcement.
So it's federal. So this has nothing to do with local.
Wow.
Are you fucking stupid?
It supersedes local.
Whatever we think.
It goes federal law, state law, county law, and city.
City.
If anything is said that's
And of course, the Constitution above all of that.
Yeah, it's the First Amendment. Unless you're inciting violence, but you're out there preaching about God, I mean, I don't see the fucking problem.
She's probably one of those social justice warriors.
Yeah.
This actually gets more interesting. I read into this a little bit, and there's another cop in the same area doing the same exact thing. But these guys, and this is in Fort Worth, mind you, they're now being investigated by the Civil Liberties Office because they're like, this is part of the amendment. It's a constitutional right. You can't ticket someone for that.
Yeah, and you have to stop it when it starts, otherwise it grows.
And these ones, so the first cop, she threatened to ticket him. These ones says they threatened to arrest them. Is that the same preacher?
I don't know. I'm guessing it says it was the 9th, maybe.
Yeah. As I understand it, that the city, at least for the first one, I don't know if it's the same or not, but the city for the first one, they are implementing new law training on these officers.
Oh, no, it's a LGB rally or whatever.
Yeah.
And that was another thing they were saying that, this group paid for the permit to do this, so therefore it makes it their property. That's not how that works. That's already been litigated. And it's still public property.
I mean, all it means is you're able to actually go and do your little event there.
Yes.
Does not make it your private property. You could ask someone to leave, but they don't have to.
Exactly.
They don't have to.
You know,
They don't have to.
That It looks like the same guy.
It might be the same guy.
That cop, every time she says something that, like, she's allowed to do this, she does this with her mouth. It was a tell of deception.
This same female police officer did the same exact thing last year to someone else doing the same exact thing this guy was.
She didn't learn her lesson?
No.
Or get fired?
Well, she's female. You know how it goes. I mean, Texas is a great state. I wouldn't live anywhere else but maybe Tennessee or Alaska, mostly because of the state taxes. But, yeah. There's parts of Texas that are stupid. Dallas is one of them. The Dallas-Fort Worth area is. Houston's another.
Yeah.
Austin's actually going to be better for some reason. Austin was horrible. I mean, it was like you for a while before you hit a fag. So that's another thing. The guys that are out there in precincts like a gay fucking funerals and stuff, like fags go to hell and stuff like that. They're doing the same exact thing, and everyone just leaves them alone. So,
Austin actually just passed something that you could be arrested or charged with gender identity fraud if you claim to be a gender other than you were born with.
That the male police officer was on those lookups. That's what he was telling one of the guys. He's like, yeah, you. So he's like, I can't call someone sir. It's kind of gray area. It's not a gray area. If you have a cock, then you are a sir. Well, I wouldn't even go that you're a guy. Sir, I actually respect. That's why I say
yes, sir, or no, sir, because I have respect.
So you're wearing a dress and you got a cock, you don't get the sir. You just get, hey, dude. I swear to God, I'm driving around all these places with that Aerosmith song playing. I want to see people's heads just go, whoop.
Right.
Great song. This just got posted today. They just reported
Supergirl lost
$245 million gazillion
dollars.
I'm actually surprised it's not more than that.
It probably will make a little bit more when it gets to like streaming and stuff.
That's in theaters, I believe.
Yeah.
Actually, the studio or the director, whatever, the studio that produced the movie, they lose double that.
Yeah, because of the advertisements and
because they have to recoup that plus whatever they spent. It ends up being like double whatever they say they lose. Same thing happened with the Snow White bullshit.
Right.
They reported, I don't know.
That still makes me happy.
How many hundreds of millions of dollars lost, and then they're like, no, it's much worse. It's double. It's double that. And then they explained why it was double. It's like because of this, because of that, because of that. They have to pay the theater, and then they have to take the loss.
Right.
So.
It's like they're destroying all these iconic stories, TV shows, movies.
I was
the Odyssey is a joke.
Sir, I got some clips we'll be watching about that. Yes, sir. Let's move on. Disturbing unearthed video shows that Tim Wall saying this. Remember, I talked about this last week. Saying deporting Tulu Bang, who raped a 10-year-old girl, would not make Minnesota safer. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
But on the bright side, I can't do that one yet. On the bright side, he has been arrested and he is being deported. And that was from Marco Rubio. He was like, no,
he's like,
fuck that. His status is repealed.
Yeah, he's like, I'm revoking his legal status to be here, and he's gone.
Yep. That's what I was awesome. Saying. It's like, yeah, no, just pardoning him doesn't mean he didn't already do and be convicted of a crime. Mm-hmm. That alone is enough to deport him.
Yep. Or they do have the right to change your status based on you. If they feel that you are a detriment to society, if they do not like you, they think that you're going to do harm, they have every right to revoke your visa or legal status.
How about we do that for Tim Waltz and
right.
Gavin Newsom?
It is funny. They had I think it was last Saturday here in McAllen. They had that big Mexico soccer viewing thing. They said 20,000 people are going to be here. Literally, I posted on fucking X. Cool, I know where to send ice.
Mm-hmm. It's like Mexico suing the U.S. over that Mexican that died in custody, and they're trying to make it a big deal. It's like, yeah, he died of an allergy that he didn't even know he had.
What, handcuffs?
Well, apparently he was allergic to something that they fed him, but he didn't even know he was allergic to it.
Eh.
So how could and
that sounds.
and
Nah.
they did render medical aid. It just was too late.
Yeah,
all we heard was, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe."
if they took
Too
the
soon.
proper steps and they weren't aware of it, you can't be charged with negligence. or
Yeah, I
anything else
mean,
like that.
it's not like was that a peanut allergy or
I
something?
don't even know. What
I don't even think it would be that, because I mean, anyone who has a peanut allergy would know it by now, because everything has fucking peanuts in it,
Right?
just about.
Uh-huh.
It sounded like something that was like obscure, unusual, or something. But
He had a rare
I didn't really
allergy.
look that deep into it because I wasn't.
They
expecting
fed
to
him a
talk about it here.
Whataburger, and they're like, "Oh my god, the fancy ketchup."
He had the allergy of being held accountable for his actions.
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
They killed him.
Okay, so mentioning of the Odyssey, transgender, the Odyssey actress. I didn't realize she was in this fucking thing, which makes me want to watch it less now, because I saw fucking Matt Damon. I was like, I generally like almost everything he puts out.
Mm-hmm.
Skipping this one. Fuck this.
Yep.
Transgender, the Odyssey actress, Elliot Page, says trans critical people are absolutely vile losers who must just be so profoundly uncomfortable with themselves. Saying the person who says this is a person who decided to have her sex changed.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
because
obviously,
she was uncomfortable with herself.
go
So
figure.
She mutilated
Right?
her body.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had
projected.
gotten her cock cut off. You know, I'm actually going to look that
Well,
up.
she's a girl.
Well, does she still have a vagina? I know she had her breast removed, but I don't know about.
Who knows, dude?
Well, that's one of the things that's so sad. She was actually at least a
I
reasonably
liked her. I
talented,
thought she was attractive.
attractive
I
woman.
talked about this a while back.
Now she just is a broken woman.
Yeah, when she started in the Umbrella Academy, and they had to change all of like the last season to accommodate for this horse shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I would've-
you're really fucking with a show that I liked.
Yeah, I know. That's when I stopped watching it. I liked that show.
Uh,
She ruined it.
Yep.
well, according to this, she had. So maybe. I mean, I don't. Well, let's put it like here. Let's put it as okay.
I don't want to see when it comes up.
Elliot Page have a penis.
And now, like here it is.
Has not publicly disclosed undergoing bottom surgery. So that means
Mutilated.
no, because I guarantee you, if she did have it, she'd be swinging it.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with you, sir? I didn't ask for pictures.
There's an interview of her talking about how she's so much happier now, and she's showing all the signs of deception. And
She looks depressed as fuck.
Yeah, being super fucking
Look at her,
depressed.
where she's
I
talking.
guarantee you, like 10 years from now, either she's going to wind up committing suicide or she's going to
Yeah.
come out publicly on this big tour saying, I was lied to.
Yep.
I was fed lies by my psychologist. Just shut the fuck up. What's done is done.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, and for a while, she probably did feel better because when you get all those hormones, for a while you do feel better, and then they start weaning you off those hormones, and yeah,
And you're like, what the fuck have I done to myself?
yeah.
well,
Looks terrible.
I'll still jerk off to her on that Juno flick. That's always good. Mentioning which, this is a scene taken
Oh my
from the Odyssey.
Is she in midget or dwarf? That's hilarious.
Let's see. Let's see here. DHS has released a photo of convicted child rapist. Yep, there he is. And this is talking about Marco Rubio. Basically sending him bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
These are the people the Democrats wanted to protect.
Why?
That's who.
I don't get it.
Weird.
I mean,
Because
at
they
this
want- they
point,
wanna
this shit
be-
could happen to them and they'd still be like, I forgive him.
Dude, they have. Have you seen the fucking girl that got beaten to death by her asylum-seeking boyfriend?
Nah. But, I mean, I've heard so many of these fucking stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Or the woman whose son was ran over and killed by an illegal. She's like,
Now, this one I have mixed feelings on. A former Long Island nurse made $1.5 million selling fake COVID vaccine cards, then got slapped with a record $544,000 fine by New York State. Julie sold phony cards to parents of 162 school kids. It's the largest civil penalty for vaccination fraud of the New York Department of Health in 125 years. Look,
I hope they overturn that.
well, she didn't. It didn't say anything about jail time. It just said a fine.
Yeah.
That's how much they fined her. Now she made 1.5 million, and they fined her that. She still almost made a cool mill.
You see, the thing is, though, is I think she should continue to fight it because since it was already deemed unconstitutional to mandate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And untested, and
Yep.
now apparently it's also contributing to the you're allergic to meat now, gal, whatever shit.
Gout.
bullshit.
There's
No.
all kinds of things that's causing problems.
That the fucking Lone Star tick disease where you're allergic to meat now. Apparently the vaccine was contributing to that shit.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, I
that
didn't
I
know
would.
about
I look. I love you guys, and I'm not suicidal. I find I'm allergic to meat, though. I'll put it in the back of my skull. Fuck, that's my only
after
reason for
he-
living right now.
After he cooked himself 2 big ass New York strips the other
I'm
week.
like, oh no. Look, I want to go out like my grandpappy,
There are so many
dead from a heart
effects
attack
of
for eating too much steak.
Okay, well, there's a Viking way of dying acceptably is to be suffocated between a woman's thighs.
That's kind of how I want to go. I want to go like eating a pizza, like a slice of pizza.
Did you
have
say
a- and have a-
penis?
No,
Eating a penis.
no. Well, no, my penis maybe, but the way my love life is maybe penis. I don't know. So that's just the way I want to go, with a slice in my hand and a greasy hooter in the other.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I want to go. But honestly, I can see people frowning upon this because she did this for COVID. Could she have done that for other vaccinations that, like for tuberculosis and stuff like that?
So can
But
if she
for the
did-
COVID thing, I'm 100%.
Can we do some quick math though? She sold fake cards to 162 parents.
Okay, so let's
So
divide
1.5 million by 162 and see how much she was charging these people.
divided by 162, almost 9,300.
Yeah.
Should we be charging $9,300 for fake?
That's just.
And,
But that says, well, no, parents of all parents. It didn't say how many kids.
162 school kids.
yeah.
The parents of.
I can see why she charged so
Okay.
much because as a nurse, she had access to the legitimate ones,
Mhm.
so she was using the real ones as opposed to what you would see online where people are offering fake crap.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've never seen anyone fucking get their vaccination card. Call your doctor. They just get it. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
But they made it so they could. That's the thing, which I think was a violation of HIPAA right there.
oh yeah.
You know,
They
Yeah.
do that for other things too. Like
Yeah.
when your kids, you have to show them the vaccination records. So it's an iffy thing. I don't think she was supposed to be charged, but I understand why she was fined.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still cool that she made like almost close to $1 million. Good for
no
her.
problem with it.
Granted, that'll be gone like within 2 days. Let's see here. Meet Faniqua Mohammed operated the largest government-funded learning center in Minnesota. Received over $4.6 million. Also received $850,000 for feeding our future scam, which
Yeah.
brought real estate with the money. Tried to escape to the UK before being caught by the FBI. Just pled guilty to daycare fraud and COVID fraud.
See, this
I
is
hope she gets 50 years.
right. You're just not seeing these reports in the mainstream media because it's all embarrassing to them. They supported all this stuff.
Yep.
You know.
It's just sad.
Yeah.
I would never go into a business when I see someone
Yeah,
working there like that. That just scares the crap
I
out
don't
of me.
understand why Democrats are defending these people or supporting these people, and they're like, "What they're doing is fine. It's okay." What's the point of being in power if the place you're in charge of now is a fucking terrible shithole where everything's gone to shit, your money's not worth anything anymore, fraud is super ridiculously rampant, the money you're making from kickbacks is the value of it is dwindling. I don't understand that.
It's
You're just fucking it up for everybody else.
yeah, it's stupid. But it's not going to change. I mean, seriously, none of this shit changes. I keep hearing, oh, there's an investigation. Who's been arrested besides These people. Actually, if you want to stop this shit, you go straight to Washington. Fucking start arresting some of these goddamn senators and Congress people that fucking are in there. I guarantee a lot of this shit will stop. But will it happen?
I'm actually, it's kind of silly. I've been seeing this meme go around about, doing an audit on everyone in Congress, Senate and House. I actually agree with that. It's normally because I'm not into investigating the person. You should investigate a crime. But these people are in a position of power that is over all of us in many respects. And they get rich while in office, but not before office. They absolutely.
They take a job that they're making like what $150K a year, and then when they leave office in like 8, 10, whatever years, that they're worth like $20-30 million.
I mean, so yeah, absolutely, I would be all for an audit.
Yeah, I think it should be complete transparency on this shit. Show your finances. Hey, you want Donald Trump to show his tax returns? Guess what? You can show yours now. John Fetterman, I am an absolutely free speech guy, and I have the right to say these things, and you absolutely also have the right not to get shot by your shared views. And this is Katie Couric. She is the biggest cunt I've met this week, and that says a lot. Remember when she used to just talk and interview people? Well, this is a while, but I'll let her listen for a couple of minutes.
Should have been flown at half staff. Do you think his body should have been flown on Air Force 2? Do you think
she's talking about Charlie Kirk? By the way,
he should have posthumously be given the Presidential Medal of Freedom? I think some people felt that was perhaps over the top in terms of mourning someone like Charlie Kirk.
Really? Like fucking Mr. I Can't Breathe? Like their shit wasn't over the top?
No, I'm surprised Biden didn't fucking give him a Medal of Freedom. They did set him up with a solid gold casket.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid. I want to know where he's buried. I got some shovels, pay for a new car, a couple of other things. But basically, she's telling him, and like, look, I don't like Democrats. He's probably the only one I can semi-tolerate because he's got some good points.
It's weird. Early on, I didn't like him because he was all messed up, and he used to be more left.
Yeah.
I think whatever happened to him made him kind of see something different. His views have changed.
Yeah, and he don't give a fuck. He's always wearing a hoodie. So,
how did you feel about that?
I'd say that was his choice and his prerogative, and that was really entirely up to him.
So basically, he goes on to say that he doesn't agree with Donald Trump on a lot of things. He didn't agree with what he did with Charlie Kirk, but he's the president. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Harm.
So I don't know what. I don't know. I'm just so sick of the fucking media now. It's getting worse and worse every fucking day. Now they're invading like shit, like here on X. Could be worse. I guess we could all be on Blue Sky. Okay, mentioning of the Odyssey. Here was the premiere. We got exclusive footage. Okay.
All right.
Seems like they were out here. I think that's supposed to be one of the actors in it.
I think that's supposed to be Helen of Troy.
Yeah, I'll say her. Helen.
It's supposed to be the most beautiful woman that ever existed.
Right.
Or Helen of Troy, yeah.
Aphrodite was about goddess.
Yeah.
Troy is different. But yeah, it's funny. You ever see the pictures, like the original paintings of what they thought she would look like, depictions of her, and then what Hollywood did, and they look good, and then they go to her, and you're like, not even close.
Nope.
I mean, it's like they deliberately they also love how the Democrats and the left love to talk about cultures in different countries and all of that, and then they're not respecting Greek culture.
Nope.
They don't actually respect any culture, not even their own.
Oh no, they don't. But they try to shame Americans for that.
Of course they do.
Yet they're the ones that are destroying a classic, Greek tale.
Yeah, they don't respect their own culture. They're fucking the white guilt and whatever the fuck. And I saw it when I was a teenager too, when I went to California, and I saw some fucking black dude in this weird African outfit. Fucking look ridiculous. Like he stole a fucked up blanket and cut a hole in it, put it on his outfit. And then preaching and like how black people were so great and like we were kings, we was kings and shit. And then they had like some white dude kneeling down and kissing their feet and shit. And I was like, what a faggot. What a pathetic faggot.
Speaking of the race thing, it's like people will complain about that and they'll say, okay, it's racist to say something about it because a lot of us have been complaining about the race swapping, right?
Yeah.
But then what you don't hear about is like with Black Panther, right? The guy they had picked to play him was a lighter skinned black. And black men especially complained. They hated it. They were like, no, he's not black enough. He's not representing us.
He's not toasted enough.
He's
So
not
keep
black
him outside
You know,
for a
and
few
talk about-
hours.
it's like, really? He was literally a black guy. He's just a little lighter than.
Oh, yeah. I thought he did a great job too.
Yeah, he did a good job. Although, yeah, I mean, this is totally off the subject, but
Yeah.
I've always thought it was like, I noticed this a long time ago. Black Panther, Black Lightning. Black Lightning does not shoot Black Lightning. He's called Black Lightning because he's black. Talk about totally uncreative name used for the creator of these characters. Well, I'll just make him black, and then I'll call him Black whatever, Black Lightning, Black this, Black Adam because he's black.
Oh my god!
And then they got
a Samoan to do it.
Yeah.
You ever think about that?
Then
It's
they
like,
got The Rock to play him. He's like super light skinned. Samoan guy.
he's not even black, he's Samoan.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like the fucking
In the
cartoon, he was
he's
like
white
white.
as fuck.
Yeah, I'm
His
like
name was just Black Adam.
racist.
It's race swapping.
Anyway, that was
bastards.
just something I noticed and that was funny.
Mhm.
James' takeaways this week has been fulfilled.
Yeah, there's a joke about that. It's like name a black superhero that doesn't have the word black in his name or have lightning powers. And there's only like 4 or 5 of them.
And I think we need a little thing here. Okay, so
Oh.
you're
Again.
yeah,
Leave her alone!
you're a white guy in the U.S. defending a girl, but a female cop trusts the migrants.
You did that first! No, they were harassing her.
Harassing her.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Leave her alone!
You gotta love. I love this fucking meme. I think I want to include one every fucking episode. I just think it's funny as shit. But now we got the British, so that's awesome. What else do we got here? Police say a man has been charged after allegedly throwing a Molotov cocktail at a person in a wheelchair in a shocking attack caught on surveillance video outside Oklahoma City PD headquarters. The footage appears to show the suspect lighting the explosive, throwing it at the victim, then pushing him into the
Oh
flames.
yeah.
The victim suffered minor injuries and expected to recover, as police say the suspect is now facing multiple felonies. Well,
Mm-hmm.
let's look. So this is the dude in the wheelchair, and that's the asshole throwing the Molotov. And then, nope, throws him right back into it. And then at least you got a couple of good humanitarians coming over here and helping out.
They were across the street apparently.
I don't know. That doesn't look like a cop.
Oh,
Oh, well, those guys. I was talking about the people that helped the chick, the dude in
Oh,
the
yeah.
wheelchair. Who does
So-
that?
that dude. Apparently it was just wasn't looking for anyone in particular, he just chose somebody to attack.
Just some random.
But a
guy.
dude in a wheelchair, he doesn't have a hard enough fucking life. You gotta set him on fire.
Was
He
there
was
anything dealing-
reenacting fucking the Red Dragon movie.
Ugh. You know, I'm gonna do something nice because I do my one good deed for the year. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a dude in a wheelchair. I'm gonna take him to a strip club, get him a lap dance.
There you go. Well, I'm
Next
curious,
week, watch
is
James roll in the wheelchair.
I'll use my legs, guys.
Uh,
I identify as.
So if any of us is wearing a wheelchair next week, then well, you know
He's
what
just
we're
gonna-
going.
rent one or steal one, it was too expensive.
I am curious about that. Do you know if there's any identity dealing with the perpetrator? Like, is there a reason they did it? Was it completely random?
I
or
think it
was-
might have just been random. I
From
mean,
what I
was
heard,
he
he
a-
was just looking for somebody to attack, and then he saw the guy in the wheelchair and went for it.
Yeah.
That looks like. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that. The fucking cops hit him with a brick
Oh,
and
nice.
knocked him down. Fucking A, I
Yeah.
support that.
I actually thought it might have been shot because of the way he just
Yeah.
fell, you know.
No,
Yeah, let's watch it again one more time.
Okay, we'll watch it one more time. Yeah. It pushes him back in.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now you see the brick.
Now that I'm
Yeah.
paying attention. Dude,
Good
nice
job.
Nice aim.
That's a
I
good.
like
That's
that.
a goddamn good aim.
You see, a female cop would have hit the guy in the wheelchair.
Ah, oh, sorry. I was trying to put out the fire on his skull.
Fuck.
So this is a picture of the prick. Yeah, he looks like a normal citizen.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
weird.
no.
So, yeah, I don't say anything. So whatever.
Nothing to indicate motive.
No. Let's move on here. A 13-year-old boy in Maryland was just found guilty of raping 2 different 6-year-old girls. The judge, get this, recommended sentence and sentenced him to probation with an ankle monitor. Look,
No joke.
I'm not saying he should be tried as an adult, but he should at least be facing jail time in a juvenile detention center.
There is a reason why most civilizations consider a boy that age a man.
Yeah.
Because they are capable of doing that, and they commit heinous crimes and even fight in wars and do all kinds of great things. So, you know,
Or great things.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so when they do something like that, they need to be held to a higher standard than a prepubescent boy. You know, it's not like some 9-year-old boy that's just curious and saw it in a TV show or a movie.
Yes, I played doctor when I was like 6 or 7
You know,
with
I
a
know,
girl.
right? I
you
did
know?
some of that too when I was a kid. You know,
Yeah.
you're like 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't know what the hell you're doing, and you're just like, but they say if I do this, you know, that is, you know,
That's fucking evil.
Yeah.
I was going to say that there was an Indian tribe. It was a small one that used to that recognized that when a boy became 12, he needed a sexual partner. You know, and they practiced polygamy.
Okay.
He would have sex with one of his father's wives because what did it do? It prevented them from doing that.
I'm into Indians. Do any of these tribes still
I'm
around?
serious. They just considered boys that age to be basically insatiable.
Yeah.
Right?
It's because of the hormones.
Their hormones are crazy, and it's not their mother. It's not their biological mother that they're having sex with, right?
Yeah, but even I had fucking self-control when I was like...
Oh, yeah, you can have self-control. Don't get me wrong. I had self-control. It's hard, you know. You might visit
And that's the
bathroom
reason I had
20
self-control, because it was hard, and I was like, I can't stick this into
times. You
who I
might
want.
spend half the day in the bathroom and get yelled at, but
God.
you can avoid harming other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking about a civilization that's literally Stone Age. Okay, people forget these were Stone Age people. Okay, so I'm not saying we should do that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that was one of the ways that this tribe dealt with you know, boys of that age.
Maybe that should be a good idea. Maybe we should adopt that into our society. I'm good with it. It brings on good
harm.
Good bring traditions.
It didn't make them feel sad or abused. It didn't, because that's your natural
Who would be
drive.
sad? I'd be like, woohoo!
That's their natural drive, so it makes sense. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up about that. It was just something I was researching for a book, and I stumbled across that practice.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know why this fucking keeps happening. Another church got set on fire here in the U.S. A 126-year-old church goes up in flames in Mount Washington, Pennsylvania. And I can't show this because there's some nudity, but you can kind of see from that, like,
I thought it looked like a woman with just...
It's a woman, but I'm guessing it's probably a tranny. Let's see.
Identifies as a man, but...
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Stop saying we're all violent. Stop being violent. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
The milk's gone. Days without liberal violence. Yeah, I mean, it's the same shit. Why do they have to burn down a fucking church?
Believe it or not, it happens a lot more than you think. I just usually don't cover it in the news.
Like an old ass church? I mean, fuck. Okay. Now this is funny. Epic video. No bomb can reach us because Allah protects us. So yeah, I don't like listening to these people, but
Yeah, and then they get bombed.
Something about fucking sheep. Bye. Well, you heard him. He was like, oh, shit. Yeah, they're already crying for Allah. So, yeah, that's pretty damn funny. No bomb could reach us because Allah protects us. Well, I guess he took a nap. So, a little fact that Trump just posted, because, they've been literally carrying banners over there in Iran, basically saying, hey, we're going to kill Trump and stuff like that. Until 2029 has been certified, they have 1,000 missiles locked on every square inch of Iran. If anything happens to President Trump, the military is under orders to basically make it go bye-bye. They are going to, and I don't know why they just do it. Don't do it now. I am perfectly happy nuking them until they go in the dark and be done with it. Because, I mean, what they have is, we'll get along fine without it. It's not like
Iran.
Yeah, we don't need it. And I guarantee a lot of countries out there like, yeah, look what they did to Iran. No, we're not fucking with them.
Unfortunately, that won't happen.
Yeah, it won't, but
Not until they fire nukes first.
yeah.
And I do say they will.
Let's hear. Illegal immigrant from Haiti who entered under Biden's humanitarian rule and got a CDL, veers off highway and kills a heroic state trooper inspecting a truck. The thing that doesn't happen keeps on fucking happening.
For temporary protected status, but was denied. Federal sources told Fox the Trump administration terminated his legal status in June 2025 and ordered him to leave the country, but he didn't. ICE has now budgeted care for Iran. Trooper Bayera had just moved back home to help his mom, who had started cancer treatments according to his peers, who also described all the efforts to save his life.
That's fucking horrible. I mean, how many more people watching these things of like another illegal behind the wheel of a fucking semi or driver's license shouldn't have been given or bought or whatever, and they kill a bunch of people. I mean, literally, we do douchebag of the week off of here, and like I could literally every week would be about a new guy that drove a truck and killed someone. It's getting that fucking bad.
Yeah, if you really did the research and looked into it, because not everything hits the news.
No, it doesn't.
You know,
that's why I like X, because X actually a lot of this shit we would never hear about if it wasn't posted on X. Now this is funny, and I think this almost is going to be the end. Okay. Yeah, I just let you guys listen to it.
A wedding reception at Aria Business Center last Saturday night ended at the center of a crime scene. Police say it was shortly before 10. Groomsman Thomas Williams was in the kitchen eating meatballs with his hands. That's when court filings say a cousin of the bride, quote, told him to use a plate, and he punched her. Filings say her brother-in-law started fighting Williams, and during the struggle, filings say the two in-laws were shot. Prosecutors say the bride tried to stop Williams from leaving the venue, followed him outside, and grabbed his car keys. He then walked off. Milwaukee police say they are still looking for Williams. This past March, Williams was charged with 3 counts of felony gun possession. In that case, a court commissioner gave Williams a $5,000 signature bond in order to not possess a gun.
So, some dude, yes, they're black, in case you haven't noticed, was eating meatballs, and someone got mad, started a fight, and someone grabbed a gun and started shooting people.
It sounds like he was eating meatballs from the buffet table or whatever, just there with his hands. Like he wasn't taking it back to his table with a plate and not using a knife and fork. He was just grabbing it and eating it. Well, other people were probably...
It's a fight over fucking meatballs and someone got shot. It makes no sense.
Somebody tells him use a plate and he punches her, then he pulls out a gun and starts shooting people.
It's Carnival Cruise.
Seriously.
I heard about that and I had to find the article because it was just funny as shit. Someone got fucking shot because of meatballs. This is New York. This was during 4th of July. This is the... Yeah.
Fuck America. Fuck this genocide.
Crackhead Barney goes full deranged during an July 4th tantrum in Washington Square Park. They should not be. They should forfeit their citizenship and be deported. Yeah. I agree. That sounds totalitarian to me. And I know it's bad, but if you don't like it, if all you're going to do is bitch and moan about how much you hate it here, we can fix that.
They have no idea how wonderful they have it.
Oh, yeah.
They really don't.
And I have a story that the very last one to represent that.
Before you do that, just think about the English people and the Europeans that came to America and they love it. They don't want to leave. They're considered first world countries, and they love it here so much because we're so much better than even them that they want to stay.
Yep.
And these are people from Europe that are considered our first world countries.
I'm so glad you're
they're
saying that.
quickly falling into third world countries because of their import. But hey, anyway,
no,
I'll shut up now. Let's finish.
Let's see here. I'll go over that one later. But that's just brought back exactly what you were talking about.
Sorry, it makes you teary. Why? Help us understand. Why is
This gentleman is from Germany. He came over here for the soccer tournament.
Imagine his trip to America would be so emotional. Yeah. No, you're human. Happy tears. In just a few weeks being here, I fall in love with this country, and this was so emotional. I even cried in the stadium. It's a huge departure from what he was expecting before.
There are no Jews. It's wonderful.
It's World Cup run. To be honest, I was a bit scared or had the fear to travel to the United States. News about shootings and criminals and that the country is not safe. What takes us home? It's great. America is great. Sebastian met a group of strangers who offered him a ride to his hotel. What is the best city?
Boston.
That's Bob Series and his family, New Englanders who showed a group of Germans that Boston is warmer than some might believe.
Yeah, they only raped him a little bit. Just a little bit.
Time in the US. To me, I watched the video by myself maybe 40 times. I had tears in my eyes. Sebastian was more upset about the prospect of leaving America than Germany being eliminated from the tournament. That kindness he experienced is also what many locals and transplants have lived as well.
I loved living here. I thought that people were always so kind.
People
She's
here
Canada.
are very polite. The World Cup just made it easier for folks to see.
I certainly talk to a lot more strangers than I normally do.
And you think it's because of the World Cup?
I do.
Americans are not rude, Germans are not rude. If we are together, we can achieve great things.
And kill the Jews!
No, that's not what. No.
But that's heartwarming. And a lot of, I'm a bastard, I know. And that's just the way things are. I mean, they come over here and they realize, okay, they've been lied to by not only the media but their own government and everything else. Saying, oh, this is the best country because you go to America, you get shot and robbed and raped, just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, people generally are good people here. Unfortunately, it's like what we talk about with the black community all the damn time. You got really bad elements in there. And they ruin it for all the good, hardworking people that are a part of that race. Yeah. That's the same thing for our country. We got a lot of good people and like the fucking trannies and all these other people. They're ruining it for us.
Well, it's just like for the crime and the shootings that they get warned about in Europe. Well, as long as you stay out of those little blue areas, you're fine. Seriously, if you look,
we have lots of guns here, sir.
High murder and violent crime rates. Obviously, we know this. Those are right where all of the blue spots are.
This is a gun-free zone. Guns can't hurt you here. Don't worry. There's no guns allowed.
Right.
The criminals don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right. It's not that that stuff doesn't happen elsewhere, but it's mostly, overwhelmingly in these other spots. That's why they can come here and get a ride from strangers in a car and they're completely safe.
And the criminals that do these terrible things, like they know that the Democrats are going to protect them and forgive them and be like, oh, go back out on the street. You only shot him 15 times because you ran out of bullets.
It's like a drop in the buckets, And the last one that I skipped, this one's weird to me. Department of Homeland Security is getting rid of 7 of the new 11 ICE detention facilities that were purchased. Based on the statement that was provided by DHS, July 1st, which just passed, it looks like they're only picking up illegal aliens after a horrendous crime is committed.
That's not okay.
I don't agree with that. I believe if you are here illegally, you go. Yeah. Period. I don't give a fuck if you pay your taxes and everything else and you've never committed a crime. You're here illegally.
Millions came in. We need to deport millions. It's that simple. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with initially prioritizing those that have committed heinous crimes. I think that's why we had a 20% drop in murder rates. But that doesn't exclude everybody else.
Nope.
You know, if you're here illegally, get a deportation order and get out.
Or nothing else. If you're here illegally and you haven't done anything fucking wrong, you can apply for like some kind of legal status here. They'll do it.
No, they missed their chance because Trump already offered them like, "Hey, we'll even give you money if you self-deport," things like that. So they missed their shot.
Yeah, but whatever. That was the Twitter files this week. I hate leaving it on a downer note, but Bob gave that dude a ride. So, all right. I can't say Bob anymore because every time I hear Bob, I keep thinking of Fight Club. Bob. Bob had bitch tits.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, it is time for the question of the week. Really good one this week. I think it's socially, like mentally, and everything is very, very.
You have an answer for this one?
Sure.
Before we do, and this will lead into douchebag of the week.
I have it written down.
And this will lead into douchebag of the week. This week, we are presented by the newest superhero, PlayStation Man. Go ahead and hit his trailer.
Hey kids, get ready for the newest superhero you're all going to love. It's PlayStation Man. He doesn't really do anything but play games, but he's always willing to loan out his games to anyone who wants to borrow one. Wait, I think Sony heard about this. Well, shit, Sony just fucked it up for everyone.
Okay, Sony fucks up everything. We'll talk about that later.
Alrighty.
So, question of the week. If you woke up tomorrow as the opposite sex, but kept all your current personalities, memory, and dickish tendencies, what's the first fucked up thing you'd do?
I would go flaunt it in front of all the trans people and be like, "It sucks to be you, fucker. I got the real thing, bitch."
I would declare myself a lesbian and, I don't know, visit all the girls' locker rooms or something.
I really wouldn't do anything because I'd be too busy in my bed sucking on my titty. But I'd have to put a mirror on the fucking ceiling so I could see it.
So you can see it?
Yeah, I guess so I can see it, and a little camera, because, eventually I might get changed back. And if so, I'd like some video evidence of some fucked up shit this girl did.
Yep, I think these are all good answers.
Yep.
Because, while I have no desire to be a woman, I think everybody might have that, curiosity, right? Like, what would you do if?
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to try to become that. You don't want to become that. But if you didn't have a choice,
I just go rub it in all the trans women's faces,
right?
And be like, "I got the real thing. You're just pretending."
Right? Like
it was magic.
Like those swap movies. I can't remember. Man becomes a woman becomes a man, and they swap each other's bodies and stuff.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah. Well, that was Parents, right?
What? Jamie Lee Curtis isn't like a man?
like the hot chick.
Yes, that one. I was thinking about that. I liked that movie, but the only thing I thought was, obviously they wanted to keep it PG, but in reality, we know that he would have did more than just look in it in the mirror and go, yeah, he would have done a lot more than that. We all would have.
Oh yeah.
The same thing with the girl. She probably would have did a lot more than just be like, "What the hell?"
So comment below what kind of fucked up shit you would do to yourself if you became a woman. Now, if you're a woman and turned into a man, hate to tell you, women jerking off is about it. I guess you could pee standing up now. That's really the only benefits of being a guy.
I don't know, man. Go to the dealership and not get ripped off.
Yeah,
a ton of other perks. You could drive better for no reason. Your balls is like a GPS guidance system of your testicles.
It's like,
we're just better
drivers. They say they're a woman when they're not. That's bullshit. Wait a minute, I said that earlier before the change.
It keeps your equilibrium.
Yes, it does.
Helps you control the throttle and the brakes too.
Yes. And you can feel the hardships of having to provide food and money for every woman you go out with, I guess. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, it is time for the movie review. And yes, we are still in July is War. So we got a really interesting one. It involves war and aliens.
And a machine.
And machines. So, yeah, go ahead and hit the intro, I guess.
Bullets flying overhead, explosions everywhere. This is war. This is war. July is war.
All right, so today's movie review is War Machine. It just came out this year, 2026. Follows the final recruits of a grueling special ops boot camp who encounter a mysteriously deadly force. I kind of liked, I liked the movie, but I went in not knowing about the alien shit at all. So I was like watching it, and like all of a sudden, aliens, and I'm like, this did such a better job than the piece of shit I watched last week. So it stars the dude from Reacher TV show. He's really good in a lot of shit that he's in. The female soldier, she got murdered. I was surprisingly cool with it.
Everybody got murdered.
Everyone got murdered, but he got to be a ranger.
Yeah.
I love the movie. What'd you guys think of it?
It was a good movie.
It's fucking awesome.
I really liked it.
This is well done for what it was, actually.
Yeah, no shit.
It was clearly not a top tier movie.
No.
And high production, but they actually did really good with it.
Oh yeah.
You see a lot of other movies that it's like almost the exact same thing, where it's like the military runs into a fucking alien assassin robot in the woods while they're doing training or on a special mission or some poor shit, right? And the quality is so poor, and the acting is fucking shit, and the guns don't move right or sound right, and like it's just like the whole entire production is real shit. This one was really, really well done.
I'm actually kind of curious. What was the budget for this thing? Because I know it's a Netflix movie, but I mean, it didn't look like they did a lot on it. 80 million. So
just goes to show you when you actually hire some good talented people to do the work.
I still think that was too much.
To get it done.
I mean, honestly, you could have made this movie with 20 million and it would have been fine.
You got to realize that CGI and special effects like that cost a fuck ton of money.
It's not only that. I mean, that budget also includes all the actors' salaries. So if that, like the main dude, you probably made like 10, 15 million off of the damn thing. That's like a good chunk of that budget.
It's true that they do often way overpay the lead actors.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion, but
kudos for him though. He did a great job. I liked the movie. The whole I'm doing this because of my brother thing, that was very tropey at the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I think they just needed to give him motivation for story purposes.
Yeah, and it worked for what it was, but it's still very tropey. There is no nudity in this at all. Thinking about like all the movies we picked this. I don't think there is any nudity in any of it.
It's tough to do it in a war movie.
Yeah.
Well, come on, they go to a whorehouse, they're over there, there's their one big smash before they go out back to the battlefield, throw a little tea in there.
Right.
This is the reason I don't direct movies. Like every fifth scene would be like, there's some breasts, there's a cock, I mean, whatever.
Fucking penetration every 30 minutes.
You got to hit those high notes. I'm gonna give the movie a 4. It's good. What'd you guys give it?
4.3.
4.3.
I'm
James?
gonna do the same. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 actually.
4.5.
I really liked it. It's. I even had my issues with it.
Yeah.
I think the alien machine, like it's a little energy weapons is shooting out and like hitting that light armored vehicle, weak. So weak.
Yeah, if it was like a real laser, it would have blown the fucking thing up.
It depends on the power, right?
Yeah.
But obviously when they shoot people with it, it just blows right through them.
Well,
it
didn't seem like an energy weapon. It seemed more like what are they called? The Gauss rifle, the ones that just shoot really high velocity tungsten steel.
Which is all the more reason for it to have been.
Or like a rail gun?
Yeah, like that.
I thought it should have been more deadly against that light armor vehicle.
Yeah,
those aren't that great. I can't remember the model what it's called, but yeah, they're not that great. Now the ability to survive those small explosions, which were barely more than a grenade, seem more around that of a 60 millimeter mortar or so.
Yeah,
I can see it surviving those because that's kind of what they're designed to survive against.
Yeah, they're designed to I think they would say almost an RPG.
Well, it actually far less because it's not a direct hit. You're talking about an explosion or an area effect as opposed to a direct armor penetrating heat round or something like that.
See, I'm talking about penetration.
But yeah, I mean that's so I could buy that. I wasn't that impressed. You're right. If those were rail guns, that's interesting. But I've also done my research on rail guns, and they would have had far more penetration power than.
Oh yeah. I mean, some of the rail guns that they have them like on battleships and stuff like that. And those
And
things
they've
are
been-
meant
yeah,
to
they're experimenting. Yeah, they're testing with those. Yeah, really good.
they're meant to sink ships,
Yeah.
like armored ships and everything else. So,
Although this is related but unrelated, there's something called a hypervelocity round that gets very near performance of a railgun without the complicated system. You're talking, Mach 5 plus rounds out of a tank gun. It's like an increase of 35% range and penetration power. Without, and all it is it's just a round that was designed for a hypervelocity cannon using different projectile or chemicals and stuff to make it go really fast. But when they use that same round in a standard cannon, you still get a massive increase, and it doesn't look like it would.
That makes the bullet more slippery.
It's weird. It's actually a weird, almost blocky looking round. You would think it would go slower, but it doesn't. It's really weird. But anyway, it's just the interesting the technology that you can use for that. The big energy cannon I thought was really cool. And it was a good reveal on it. Although I was surprised they didn't use it earlier when it was going down a straight road. That would have been a good time to shoot the big cannon. But then the movie would have been over. And
and the entire time watching it, at least with the aliens and like the mechanical machines, I just thought it'd be funny, like it just transforms as like Megatron.
Right.
Like, hello, human. I'm like, what the fuck?
Their armor is obviously tough, but not invulnerable because like they were saying that they had fought them and they had stopped the first wave.
Yeah.
But they took huge losses doing it. So obviously, our weapons had to be effective. They just had to use the right weapons.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, my this M16 is
like the railgun.
It's only bouncing off the metal robot.
Right? I'm thinking maybe depleted uranium rounds or anti-ship missiles. Some things that are really designed for deep penetration. Tomahawks.
Just give me one of those
maybe
mini guns.
Even a tactical nuke if you needed to.
The minigun's only 10 millimeter.
What's that?
The minigun.
Well, it depends on the minigun. There are many different miniguns. There are 10 millimeter, 5.56, 7.
I'd like the big one, sir.
There are 50 caliber miniguns, 20.
I get the big.
Of course, when you get over 20 and over, then they become.
Those are like mounted on airplanes.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, you're talking aircraft stuff.
So overall, we like the movie. Average is about 4.3, more or less. That's pretty much what we average.
It's a good movie, worth watch.
It's a good movie. If you just want to watch a mindless fucking like action movie that like the story is actually good, you actually care about the main character in it. And, you don't really care much about any other kind of plot. It's just
or the other characters.
Yeah, or the other characters because they're all gone and like pretty much.
There's only one that he returns to the base with.
Yeah, and the entire time I was expecting him to go out there after when he was talking about the aliens when he's got back and he's giving the motivational speech. Then just like drop a even bigger robot and just kill them all. Because that's kind of how the whole movie worked. Is like. We're the best. We're Rangers. Oh shit, we're all dead. So,
well, I was wondering. I was like, the robot hit a mountain, entering Earth's atmosphere, and then it just kept going. Then it got up and started killing people. I'm like, what are their guns gonna do? If I can hit a mountain that fucking hard and nothing happened to it.
They had airbags, sir. So that was War Machine. Go out and watch it. We liked it. Next week we'll be watching probably Ram's movie.
And more aliens.
No, well, more aliens next week. The last movie we're gonna watch is an actual World War II movie. It's not real, but anyways. So I think it's time to move on to something with a little bit more penetration. I think it's time that someone's rod penetrates our mind. It is now time for Ram's Top 10 Out of Context Spots. Go ahead and hit the intro for this.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's rod is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's Top 10 Out of Context Thoughts.
All right, Ram, take it away.
All right. Number 1, I'm glad Alan Richardson beat up his faggoty ass neighbor. Number 2, It's probably fake, but I wish I could grow a nice beard like that. Number 3, what happens when the toilet on the space station gets clogged? Do they make the women unclog it?
Yes.
Number 4, hiding behind a giant mirror would save you from alien and robot lasers. You should put that in your book, your next book.
They're just all wearing mirror outfits.
Number 5. Why don't the bad guys ever seem to run out of ammo? This is bullshit. And number 6. I seriously doubt that woman would have beat all those other men in that training and gotten to the very last round of selection.
Remember I brought this up last week.
Number 7. You should try to find a way to use your enemy's own weapons against them. This strategy also works for liberals. Number 8. What's the goal of this robot? Just to be a complete asshole? Number 9. David's purpose is to be a complete asshole. Number 10. I thought Space Force was supposed to protect us from this type of horse shit.
It's still going for Congress.
Right? Hit them with nukes before they get here.
And that was Random's top 10 out of context spots. I hope everyone's been fully penetrated by that. All right, guys. Well, we alluded to this earlier, but we got an interesting one for douchebag of the week. So go ahead and hit the intro for that.
This is a douchebag. I said douchebag. Douchebag of the week.
All right, so this week's douchebag of the week is Sony. In case you guys didn't really hear, Sony came out saying that for their PlayStations, they are going to be going digital only starting in 2028. So that means if you want a game, you have to download it off of their console. They will no longer be making physical discs, and the backlash has been bad. Now, me personally, I really don't care. I do all my shit digital. Very few things I buy are physical, and that's usually like collector's editions or something. But I still like the idea of giving someone choice. You know, some people are like, they love physical stuff. So do I, but I haven't found anyone in a while. So... Rammer, is that you and me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I love physical copies. I will refuse to buy digital copies if I can help it. Unless it's like the most fantastic game ever created and like they're really there's no way to get it in physical form. I'm like, fuck. I guess I have to, but then that's it. The thing is that my wife and I, we both have our own PlayStation 5s. I have one, she has one. And we share games and we trade them. She plays on her system, I play on my system. We share games with our daughter from her PS4 to my wife's PS4 and
Cheap
vice versa.
bastard, buy her PS5.
My daughter has a Switch. My son has a Switch. I just got myself a Switch too, and then we all trade games and play with each other. So I love the physical copies. I don't agree with the whole fucking digital only bullshit.
No, like I said, I don't mind it. I really don't, but I could see the problem with it. I mean, it's giving people choice. And not only that, but it's also very shady because as we've seen before, going digital only, they can just revoke the license and then you don't. That's basically what you own a game, you go out and you buy it, you should own it. The way they look at it is now you're basically buying a license so you can access it. And we can revoke that license. And we've seen a lot of people that buy digital media that's happened to.
This comes after Sony removed a shit ton of movies.
550, 550 different titles.
Bought and paid for.
See, that's not okay. Especially something like movies.
But you got to read the fine print. It says that you're only buying a license to access this, and that license can be revoked at any moment.
You see, to me, that's like having a membership to Netflix. Okay, I get that. But if I'm buying it, I need to own it permanently. You know, granted, you know, you could say, well, is it really their responsibility to keep it on a server for you indefinitely? Maybe not. Maybe you need to download it and keep your own copy of it. You know, but still,
I agree. And this is something no one's like been pointing out. When the Xbox One was launched, and they were talking about like the whole sharing shit. PS4 being bright and thing.
This was like
how you share your games on PS4.
And they went like this. Okay, so step 1. And sharing the game. There you go. The game has been shared. And it's digital only. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's because Xbox said that they were going to have digital only back then.
Yeah. I mean, some of the things that they did with that presentation, because I'm a I'm not gonna lie, I'm an Xbox fanboy. I've bought in every console from the very first one upwards. I have like a catalog of like 600, 700 games I bought for that system. So if I lose my license on those, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off. But yeah, they really dropped the ball when they did the Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 came and Sony was like, okay, well, we can make fun of it. Now they're being made fun of, basically being turned into hypocrites. This is basically what they were talking about. This is their announcement. The 78/22 digital to physical split includes all games sold globally. So basically, digitally, their sales were 78%, and then physical media was only 22%. So this is Sony's reasons, basically, that they said, oh, we're just going to go all digital, which I can understand from a business perspective, but still, you're not giving them player choice. And I guarantee, if you
quite a lot,
if you cost the if you charge more for physical media, the people who actually want to buy it, they probably would. If it's something that they feel strong enough or they want to keep and they hang on, charge an extra $10.
Digital versions should cost less.
Yes, I agree.
Because there's no production, there's no physical media, there's no shipping costs.
Nothing.
That's one thing I did notice a long time ago when they first started going to digital, was that the games on digital weren't any cheaper than the physical copies. Yet it cost them far less to, give you the
not only that, but I mean, what physical media, like I've seen it all the time. You go to GameStop and you're just like, oh, there's a used copy that's like $40 cheaper than buying it new. I'll just buy this.
Yeah, I used to do that too.
So, I mean, yeah, I used to do it every weekend. I'd go home, I'd go over to GameStop, buy a couple of games, go home, beat them, return them, get a little bit of money back, and buy another used game.
I never did that, but I would buy the used ones.
So that's basically what Sony is talking about. But something doesn't make sense. Just days after PlayStation announced that all new games will be digital only starting in 2028, Sony president and CEO Hiroki Tatoki, I guess.
Hiroki Toroki.
Why couldn't it be like Kanuki? The Kanuki suit. Steve sold 225,000 shares of Sony stock.
Half of the shares that he owned.
Yep. You don't sell stock like that unless A, you're going to get fired and you're going to lose those stock options. Or two, you know that your stock's about to drop massively. And they, until as of today, they've made this announcement, June 1st. They made this announcement June 1st.
July 1st.
Oh, July 1st, excuse me. They haven't commented on it since. They're hoping that they just stay quiet. The blowback's just going to go away.
No. Okay. What happens when they lose 30% or more of their sales? Because it's not even that, the consoles as well. When they lose sales, like a shit ton of sales.
But people...
Look what happened with the Cracker Barrel.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't gone there, and that fucking sucks because I do like their fucking chuck steak.
You fuck up, you lose a ton of your company, a ton of money in just 1 week.
Well, a lot of people are fucking with Sony because of this, and I think I am just here for the fun. So, Walmart Canada Gaming says, we've got a gaming aisle with video games in it, by the way. G Fuel, I don't know if you guys have had G Fuel. I had a fuck ton of cases where I just gave it away. I was like, I'm never going to drink all this shit. It said, to our community, in response to the gaming industry's continued shift towards digital ownership, G Fuel will be discontinuing all physical tubs, cams, and stick packs effective April 1st, 2027. Moving forward, all flavors will be available exclusively as downloadable flavor files. So they're fucking with them. This is funny. Yeah, this is from Proton Mail. Yeah, it's an email service. In response to the gaming industry removing physical offerings moving forward, we decided to fill the gap by making our services entirely physical. It's an email company, and now they're going to be doing actual letters. Proton Mail becomes encrypted letter hand delivered to our team. Pass becomes someone who follows you around and remembers your passwords for you. VPN files you to the one of 90 plus locations so you can browse like a local. Drive ships every user a folder, additional folders available upon request. And Luno AI sends smart employees to your location to answer questions, help with work, and draw things.
That's awesome.
I would pay for that service as long as she was wearing something skimpy.
Yeah, as long as they used in hot females.
Now, here is IGN talking about sharing games.
Thanks. This is how you share.
They say this is how you share games on PlayStation 6. You don't. There's no copies of it.
Yeah. The only way to do it really would be to give the person your sign-in information.
Well, it's
to
not
log
like that.
into your account and download your
No.
game.
Not even that,
There's
'cause-
game sharing, like on Xbox. It does. I have my friend Al in the UK. He has a friend that he game shares with. Basically, it's like you just transfer that game over. So while you're playing it on your account, that other guy can't play it. And then once you're done, you just transfer it back.
Interesting.
So
I've
there
never
is
done that.
ways around. I don't know if PlayStation does that or not, but I know Xbox does.
Yeah.
So, of course, Elder Scrolls kind of chimed in because they're about to release their game on the Switch too.
I've been looking for you. Do you have it? By the 9. Excellent work. I knew I could count on you.
Oblivion is such a good game.
They released a remaster. It's actually really good. But yeah, that was directly from the Elder Scrolls account. So they were fucking with Sony. And then DeLorean decides to make a response. In response to trends in the automotive industry as of April 1st, 2027, DeLorean will continue producing physical DeLoreans while expanding into digital DeLoreans. Consumers will be able to download our full range of iconic digital DeLoreans and enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense. We respect the physical world, where we believe in the digital one, and we think that the best future is the one that where both move forward together, preferably at 88 miles per hour. And we're still not done. There's a lot of companies are just fucking with them. Breaking from Domino's. Official. In response to trends in the gaming industry as of April 1st, 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift to production of digital pizza only. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and, using the power of imagination, enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense.
Yes, I want my virtual pizza right now.
I agree. And then the one that actually kind of started it breaking, KFC will stop offering physical format starting today. Its products can only be consumed through its app in fake PNG formats. This is from another country, by the way, because I don't even know, but that one sounds kind of interesting, I guess.
In Spanish.
They had to go talk about a few things. It says, within a month, we'll release DLC with the sauces. Each one will be sold separately, of course. Yeah, of course. You can pre-order the PNGs of Los Glacio Dos before they sell out. Within a year, we'll release the fried chicken pass. You'll get our entire catalog for a modest monthly price. VPNs won't be allowed to access menu from other countries, nor sharing the PNGs with friends. Number 5, if you pirate PNGs on Pinterest, we'll come to your house. So the people are, the moral of the story, people know this is stupid and they're fucking with Sony the entire time. And it's fucking dumb. I mean, dude, like, what is it? There's a company out there that takes digital only games and they put them on carts and DVDs and shit like that. I cannot remember the name though. But they do a lot of that with, like, because people want physical media, they don't want digital, so a lot of it's a lot of indie games and stuff like that. I don't know why they don't do this. Like, say, hey, we're not going to stop physical media. All we're going to do is we're going to limit the run. So if you want a physical copy of this game, it's the same as the digital, but we're only producing, I don't know, like 3,000 copies or whatever they want to do. If they just said that, I'd be a little concerned, just only because of the scalper bullshit, because once they run out, they run out. But at least it gives the consumer a choice.
Either that or you only do pre-orders, and then however many pre-orders there are, you ship you manufacture those and ship those out.
There you go. That
Or
works
on
even
demand.
better.
Just like books on demand and other products, print on demand kind of things. Just have them produced when you order them. So you order it, and they ship it to you, or they send it to the store so you can pick it up.
Because
I think having something like that around, like let's say somebody comes along 15 years later and they're like, I want this game. Keeping something like that online would be cost ineffective.
Yeah.
No, I'm old enough to remember pre-ordering games at like fucking was it the fucking place that was right next to Hollywood Video. I don't know. They had like steel cages in there and shit like that. Game Crazy, that's what it was. And back then, you actually had to pre-order your games because a lot of times it was a hot title. You got there, they were sold out.
Yeah, it was better to pre-order.
It was good. Now there's no point. Like I don't even get why this pre-order bullshit's on digital because it's like, well, it's digital. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
Oh no, we ran out of the game. Oh, it's downloaded.
Right.
We just did.
Yeah. The only reason why I can see pre-order is because sometimes they'll have special deals with it.
Like pre-order bonuses and stuff.
Exact pre-order bonuses, and that's the only reason why I've ever pre-ordered digital games is because of the bonuses that came with it that you wouldn't get it if you waited, and that's it. Yeah, otherwise, it's like you said, it's digital. Downloading it,
and like some of the digital, like me and Brandon were talking about this. For the new Halo, they're remaking the very first Halo, and they have two. They have the standard edition, and then they have the exclusive edition. Can you think of one thing that's only in the exclusive edition that's not in the base game?
I don't know. I wasn't really a huge Halo player.
Something simple. What does every game need?
Players.
Well, yeah. How about the fucking manual?
Really?
The manual for the game, because there are new mechanics in the new remake, is not included in the base game. You have to get the special edition to be able to get the fucking manual.
That's weird.
And it's not like it's a physical thing. It's a digital manual.
That's even more weird.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Granted, I mean manuals, even digital ones are like literally like 20 minutes after it's out, I'll just Google and throw on YouTube like, oh, you do it that way. Because someone's already figured the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But still, it's asinine. I remember like buying a game, like a lot of games, just for the fucking manual because it was fucking cool. It was like they told you more of the story. Now it's just like, we want more money.
I remember getting like one of the Fallout. I think it was Fallout 3, and I got the collector's edition way back when, and it was kind of cool. It came with a little lunchbox, and it had this manual in it, and it was all like survivor's waste or survivor's guide or whatever it was. And it was kind of cool. I think I still have that in a box somewhere.
Yeah, like Skyrim and Oblivion came with maps and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking bunch of cool little odds and ends and trinkets and artwork and stuff.
Yeah, there was a folding map of the city of DC.
I don't buy too many collector's editions unless it's something I really support. Like I have Friday the 13th, the Slashers collector's edition, but that's only because my name's actually in the game because I kickstarted it. And it came with like, it's the game and that's it. But it also came with an actual hockey mask. So I was like, all right, I bought that. It was on sale for $40 too. I wasn't going to buy it.
There you go.
So, all right, moral of the story is we have some good ideas. Just do pre-order. Like, okay, whoever pre-ordered, we will print those. But they would have to disclose like, hey, because we're having to print them now based on the pre-orders, it's not going to be released day one. So you're probably going to have to wait like, I don't know, a month after it's actually released on digital for us to print it out and shipped out to you. If they did that, I think a lot of people would be like, okay, and you probably make more money because guys would be like, all right, well, I'm getting the physical edition already. You know what, let me just go and buy the digital one. It's going to take a month. I don't want to wait a month to play the game, but I still want it. I'll just buy it digitally. So you're basically making double your money. If they did that, that's smart business practices.
Either that or they give you a code like, now you can download it digitally.
But the thing is, if you did that, then it defeats the whole purpose of even having the physical. I was like, the people that really want that physical copy, but they don't want to wait, I think if they did it that way, they'd make more money. And that would make them happy because who doesn't want more money?
Well, I want more money.
Well, unfortunately, sir, our revenue stream, they finally gave me a cash deposit of how much we've made in like 2 years here. Almost 2 years. It was like $1.49.
Yep. That's why I'm so rich.
And then they charged him $5 for
Yeah, no
transfer
shit.
fee.
And that was your
God,
douchebag of the week. Moral of the story is, don't be a douchebag, Sony. Come on, you do a lot of douchey things. Be like Nike. Be less douchey. All right. So after seeing my childhood literally raped,
Literally
raped,
Literally, huh?
literally, I need to be taken away from this childhood trauma. So I think it's now time for James's takeaways. So please hit his intro.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound in the heart of a moment. Wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every laugh's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
All right, James, take it away.
All right, Knuckleheads. The preliminary hearing for Tyler Robinson. I'm sure you guys have been paying attention to that. The guy accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk is wrapping up, and the evidence looks pretty damn strong. Surveillance video, DNA, his own confessions to his roommate and his family turning him in, and the list goes on and on and on. Yet Candace Owens and others are doubling down, calling him a patsy and claiming the whole thing is some federal setup. I've even heard people claim the CIA was involved. Yeah, right. At this point, she owes a serious apology to Charlie's family and everyone paying attention. This is a skepticism. This is brain rot. We've all heard, about this stuff. So, I don't think any of us here are.
The sad thing is, like, everyone, like, I've heard people like bitch and moan, like, "Oh, he wasn't even there." And then, like, I think it was the first day of the trial, or it's the pre-trial. They literally show a video of him there,
right?
It's like they immediately just defeats their argument, and then so they double down on something else.
And it's multiple videos because from very different places on the campus.
Mm-hmm.
They have a video of him climbing up on the roof, going over to and kneeling down and shooting. I mean, the whole thing is that the evidence is more overwhelming than I've seen in many cases.
Plus, you have his gay cocksucker, that like his boyfriend or whatever, not basically like saying, "Yeah, he told me he killed him."
His whole family turned him in. I mean, the thing is people like Candace, because she's not the only one. She just seems to be the most vocal and the most out there. They're so invested in the most wacky theories. Like I told people, I am not against conspiracy theories, quote unquote, because sometimes they turn out to be true. You have to listen to them and then weigh them with discernment and with the evidence, right? Sometimes they turn out to be true. That's how a lot of crimes have been discovered.
Yep.
Right? Because somebody comes up with a theory that seems off the wall, but when you really start looking at it, it could actually be true.
Or at least plausible.
Or at least plausible. And then so you can follow the evidence. But in this case, every piece of evidence completely debunks everything she's ever said or accused people of. All these accusations on Erica Kirk, she's just a grieving wife. She's a victim. It has nothing to do with this.
It has nothing.
It's disgusting.
It's clickbait media. That's all that they're looking for, the clicks. That's all they're fucking doing. And if like the horrible shit we say on here, if that doesn't give us clicks, I don't know what to do. I have to start doing full frontal month or something. I don't know.
No.
We'll just have
Ram's wife would be the only one watching the podcast. I wouldn't. I'd be like editing it like this.
Just have Ram. We'll just have Ram, and that way it'd just be a one guy show. Ram,
you're just gonna turn the podcast into my OnlyFans or something.
Well, you're already wearing the leather vest, sir. We just get you some assless chaps.
I wasn't quite thinking that, but
we get you some assless chaps, sir.
Oh gosh.
We
need to wrap it up because I gotta get out of here soon.
And then it'll just be Rams, show.
Rams tip 10.
Rams bottom 10.
That was James's takeaways. Interesting with a little slide of weird gayness. I don't know. Before we get into the weird stories from last month, because I got a fucking few stories about that. it is the month of July, and no, this isn't a July is War reference, but it's my son-in-law's birthday. And, well, it won't be for a few more days. But my daughter decided to give him his birthday gifts early. And, of course, like tradition, she recorded him, sent it to me so we can embarrass the fuck out of him. Pay close attention to my grandchildren at the end. They were not having it. Go ahead and play that for me.
The fucking gag wall. He does it every year.
Oh yeah, there's the worst one coming.
I don't want to hear that. We download this tonight. Fuck you. Fuck you, Russell.
Why? Do you know what's in there?
I have a feeling I know what's in here.
Mom, can't see me. Mom. Can't see me.
It's okay.
A PD. A PD.
I've got a gift mask.
Shut up. Why do you sound so happy about that?
Because I was talking about it the other day. Ball gag and gift mask.
You're all set up.
Yo.
Baby, I can't see anything but your forehead.
Hold on. Oh, I'm so fucking people up.
Look at your kids.
Hey. Hi. Give him a hug. Come here. Howdy.
It's funny. Robert was so cute. I mean, he's just like, all happy and smiles, and then so much fun. Don't be a family member. Don't be a friend to me. You will wind up getting at least one fucked up birthday or Christmas gift. Except if you're James. James has no sense of humor for that. No, none at all. All right. So without further ado, actually on time for a change, it is now time for weird stories from last month. Let's go ahead and hit the intro for that.
What the fuck? It's time for weird stories from last month.
All right, so here's some weird stories from last month. A French museum reported a theft, not of precious jewels or priceless painting, but of fruit. A banana, to be precise. The banana had been taped to the wall as an artistic piece called Comedian by an Italian visual artist, Mazzaro Catalan.
That dude.
Yeah. A security guard noticed that the banana missing from the museum, and then the museum was lodged a criminal complaint for theft against persons unknown. Gulf reported that the banana is typically replaced every 3 days. So it winds up getting replaced. So they don't want it like ruining and whatnot. And the museum says this is not the first time the fruit has been stolen. A hungry visitor helped themselves to it just last July. Now, this is the part that I think is truly weird. The comedian is valued at $120,000.
For
That's ridiculous.
Single banana with duct tape to the wall.
And it's not even the same banana.
Nope.
That's a weird value.
That's
Yeah, I got like
bullshit.
$5. I can go get like 6 arts right now at like Walmart.
Right.
Next little thing. Derek Schultz, 30, of Palm Beach, Florida, was arrested on June 8th for obstruction by by disguising himself as practicing law without a license. Channel 6 News reported on June 11th that officers at the Boulevard County pulled over a woman during a traffic stop and discovered a controlled substance in her car. The woman called a friend of a friend who claimed he was a lawyer. Derek, who appeared on the scene in a suit and tie, claimed to be certified to practice law in both Georgia and Florida, and attempted to negotiate a deal for his client. He could not, however, produce any credentials when officers pressed him. Further investigation revealed that Derek was, in fact, not a lawyer, and he was placed under arrest. So, and this one will be the last one for the day. There wasn't too many, last few months, the weird stories have not been around. A 63-year-old man from Canada, Northwest Territories, has been charged with impaired operation of a vessel and refusal to provide a breath sample after being caught trying to kayak while drunk. And the RCMP call a bizarre incident. The man stole a kayak and used a snow shovel to paddle around Lake Marin, the CBS reported on June 12th. The kayak's owner alerted police about the missing vessel. And then when police arrived, they found the man in the water, evidently too intoxicated to make it to shore himself. They rescued him from the water, then promptly arrested him. On the water, the risks are higher. Conditions can change quickly. There's limited equipment and response times are often longer, which makes these incidents especially dangerous for both those involved and for emergency responders, said Kevin Kim of the police department. So the moral of the story is don't get drunk and borrow a kayak, I guess. That was your weird stories from this month. I've seen better. I've heard better. I've done better. Okay, guys. Well, it's the end of the show. It's time for the game because one of us got to get the fuck out of here.
You're going to need to make it quick because I need to leave like soon.
Oh, wow, God. It's already almost 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Like in an hour. But yeah, the game I picked is going to be quick. Let's go ahead and hit the intro for us.
You know what time it is, baby. It's time to play some fucking games. My nipples are so hard right now.
All right, guys. So, I still got to load the damn thing. But we're going to be playing Murder Party because that's actually pretty damn quick because we usually wind up fucking dying pretty quick. So, bear with me while I load this crap up.
Does Elliot Page have a penis?
Does Elliot
still have it on there?
Well, damn it, the people out there want to know.
No, they don't.
They want to know. Because, look.
Here's what they really want to know. The honest truth. Is she happy about what she did to her body? Probably not.
Well, according to everything that's been going on, supposedly yes.
Yeah. She says it, but then when I look at her body language, facial expressions, she looks miserable.
And sad and miserable.
Sad and lonely.
Swept up in the hype of it all.
All right.
Yeah, probably should do that.
Damn it. I got all these pop-ups for porn. I
loaded it up at the beginning of the podcast because of all the problems I had the other week.
Oh, yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not letting me load. I don't know what the fuck.
What? Okay. So we'll go ahead and start it.
Way ahead of you.
And once again, I am Rompe Culo.
Broke ass.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
loading.
Yeah, I guess. I think you can skip it.
Yeah, I do. I do want to skip.
Oh, I watched that new movie. What was it? Obsession? That is a fucked up movie. Not bad though. It was made under $1 million.
Obsession.
Okay.
It's on the server.
Question 1.
Let's start things off with the picture question. Whoa, check out this pic of my old improv team. We were called the Wacky Gleasons. Our signature form was the duck hunt. We get a suggestion and then shoot a duck located somewhere in the audience. People loved us so much they'd scream. I forgot how funny this picture turned out. If you're in an improv team, you have to take a funny team photo. It's the only way people will know you're hilarious. Speaking of which, how many ducks were there?
Is it gonna let me answer?
Yeah, it's not letting me either.
Mm.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
And the correct answer is
3, my ass. There's
Yeah.
one
One,
on
two,
each of
and
their
like
head. There's one in his lap. Is there one behind him?
no.
Damn it.
I counted it because I figured it was going to be ducks.
Mhm.
Because I saw quack. I was like, okay.
I only saw 2.
let's see if you can
I
string
guess
some
I didn't
letters
see a thing.
together.
Ooh.
So the longest word you can before time runs out. I do this all the time for my job. I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word. Start poking those letters with your fingers.
What is the longest word?
By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done.
Did you do yours already?
I didn't get killed.
Oh.
I answered correctly, sir.
I see.
Yeah,
He's a writer. He should get this.
I'm not actually doing well at all.
Gonorrhea.
I'm not doing well at all. All I'm seeing is a bunch of jungled words and letters. I couldn't get it.
And James is dead.
You're a ghost, but don't go into the light just yet.
Last time we did that, at least I got a word, but I just
take a picture
nothing
of you,
was.
but I know it turned out poorly.
I like that too. I can look at those words. I was like, sometimes I can see the word right immediately, and then some I'm just like, ew.
Right?
I just started spelling something. I was like, I hope I have the letters for this.
How about this? Oh, sorry, I'm on Instagram again. Aw, that's adorable. What's the term for when otters hold hands in a group?
Who the fuck knows?
Although I like the orgy one.
Of course you do.
An otter orgy.
And the correct answer is this.
Damn it. Fuck you.
Come with me.
It's good. It's gonna be the finger thing. They're gonna make me cut off a fucking finger.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play the
Fuck!
cutting game. I think you'll get the point soon enough. I regret that joke the second I said it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Could it be any easier?
Fine.
And now that finger's
It's always the
gone
pinky.
forever.
What? Yeah, I can do it with like just these. I'm good.
The scoreboard returns. This thing practically pays for itself.
I got cold in here.
Let's try another one. Get your protractors out. No, really, get them out of here. I hate protractors. Figure out your
Well, I
own
gotta
angles,
measure
you
how
jerks.
big. Never mind.
What is the sum of the interior angles of a square?
What?
I don't know.
Is it gonna let us pick?
Nope.
There we go.
I don't actually know, so I'm just making
I
a
don't
random
fucking
pick.
know.
Who said this one?
Fuck.
None of us got it right.
No.
Oh, square. I wasn't even paying attention.
Let's
Yeah,
test
me
your
either.
memory. Memorize the pattern.
Okay.
Alright.
And done. From left to right. What was the order of the weapons? The person with the worst memory will die. And looky, here's the pattern. How did you do? Wow, you all have such good memories. I won't
I
forget
don't.
this.
I'm just happen to be sober right now. That's all it is.
All right, next question. How many cars are needed for the route from Seattle to Portland to San Francisco to LA in the board game Ticket to Ride?
Fucking hell. I remember the game, but
Never played it. Never even heard of it.
woohoo!
Nice.
I have a surprise for you.
I don't like the way he said that, sir.
I'm
Sounds like it's going to end in rape.
It's time for a dice
I'm just
game.
guessing and I'm
I'll go
getting nothing
first.
right.
13.
Yeah,
Now I
okay.
need a little help from a safe player.
Fucking
What
A.
you'll do,
The max
in
I
order
could
to live,
get is
should you roll
18.
higher or lower?
Yeah.
He's asking you, James.
Of
You
course,
should roll
you're gonna
higher or
select
lower.
higher again, like last time.
Roll higher than me,
Yeah. Hurry up.
bad roll.
So even matching it doesn't count. Fuck this game.
Oh, wow.
Oh look, only one player left. Perfect. It wasn't easy making.
Ah, shit. We're going right to the killing floor.
Mhm.
I've been screwed so many times in this fucking killing floor.
Still, you're ahead of us.
Determine car manufacturers. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers.
Fuck!
Forward one space for every correct answer. Oh, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
can I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. They can escape and
Hey, you better take me out to dinner first, motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying.
And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Okay. An easy
Oh, this
one.
is gonna suck.
Here's another one. Cartoon characters with mustaches.
Why the fuck are like the easiest fucking questions in the world? How did you miss one?
Well, I guess I forgot that Cleveland Brown had a
Ghost is gonna get you.
I had a
mustache.
tiny mustache.
Can you
Yeah,
stay
you're
out of
right.
the shadows? Goosebumps books.
I don't remember.
I've never read any of those books, and I'm into
I
horror.
read a few of them.
Although My Hairiest Adventure does sound scary.
Oh.
I literally don't know.
Characters in Star Wars: A New Hope.
A New Hope. I think it's that one.
I'm not helping you, sir. I know this. I know the answers.
Oh, the little Ewoks weren't in that one.
No, the Ewoks was in the sixth one.
Triple Crown winners.
What the fuck is a Triple Crown? A horse race?
Yeah, I think so.
Anytime today.
Fuck.
Oh,
God damn it.
Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way.
just start getting them right.
Films released in 3D.
What? Ugh. That one?
I hate it when everyone gets it right.
Yeah, James is catching up. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Here's another one.
Camera. Fucking A.
I don't know.
No.
See, I'm not going to do good on that at all.
It all rides on this.
Yes, rides on my rompeculo.
Mushrooms.
Shiitake mushroom.
Win.
Oh, thank God.
Finally, you won one. All right. I need to get the fuck out of here ASAP.
All right. Well, tell the wife and family hi.
I will.
Well, your final thought before you run out the door, sir?
Oh,
you
yeah, I
finally
suppose I
won
should do
one,
that.
so congrats on that.
Oh, you can go fuck yourself. You know that, sir? After
right,
your 2-month-long reign as being champion's fucking over. Final
All
thoughts.
right, that's another episode of Rap Knuckleheads. Drop your most fucked up answer on the questions in the comments. We need the chaos. Like, subscribe, and share if you're not soft. And we'll catch you on the next one.
My final thoughts are: if I was a chick, I'd totally use the Jack Daniels bottle for a dildo. Oh, fuck off!
Thank you for listening. We hope you have